Hi, so I'm Keshav. I applied to 3 universities through Purvi, and those were LSE, LBS, and Indian School of Business. And I got into 2 of them. I got rejected from LSE, but I got accepted on the other 2. And I believe if I was given the opportunity to interview for LSE, I would have definitely converted that also, because both the interviews went fine, and I have that confidence now in me after working with Purvi for so long that yes, I am good enough to go to those schools. So working with Ace and Purvi especially has been a roller coaster of, like, my emotions have gone up and down. When I started in November, she said that Keshav, we need to finish the applications in 15-20 days maximum, and trust me, at the end of 15-20 days I did not even start my essays. So that is one weakness that I had, and she made it a point. She used to ping me, she used to follow up with me, where are the essays, send them to me. And see, once she says that she has committed 10-20 hours, whatever, she will do that. Now it's your responsibility to catch her, to ask her. And whenever I used to ask her that, yeah, Purvi, I need to talk, she never used to back down. She said, yes, okay, if not today, tomorrow, then we'll talk. So she definitely takes out time for you. And more than anything else, like, a lot of other people can consult you on the essays, what to write, what not to write, what universities want. What she has done for me has been more of a performance coach, a psychological coach, I would say, where she gets the story right, and she knows, and she won't take students also if she doesn't believe in them. And if she thinks that this student can do it, he just needs some guidance, his mind needs to be right, then if you don't worry if you are not really, getting your essays right in the first time, second time. Ultimately, you need to spend enough time with her. You have 2-3 sessions with her. She brings out the stories out of you. You need to give her all the material, and then she, as she says, it's her job to actually articulate and get that all into shape. So don't hold back. And Ace, particularly in the aspect, like I said, she has actually trained me psychologically over the past 3-4 months, and to make me actually realize what my strengths are, what my goals are. So she was like, why do you want to do this? Tell me your reason, your real reason. And however stupid that is, you need to tell it to her. And she stays it straight to her face. And when she said, why MBA? I said, it's a tag. She said, then you're not going to succeed. So you need to have, then she said, you need to start telling yourself that why MBA actually do you need an MBA. So when you actually start believing in that goal itself, only then you're going to get into that university. That's one thing that she taught me. And when I actually started believing, yes, MIM or an MBA from ISB or LBS is the right thing for me, I was 100% convinced in my mind. I always wanted that, I was sure, but I was not sure whether an MBA is the best thing that I should do or not. But when the day I became sure, my story started coming right, my essays went right, my recommendation went right, everything fell into place. So the thing that she'll help you most with is your story, is your future goals, and that is the most important part. And she's very real, and she's very authentic, and has a lot of focus that nothing wrong has to go into the essays, which is very true, because when you come to the interview stage of these colleges, they are really scrutinizing you left, right and center. You can't get away with lies. So having everything truth written in your essay, authentic written in your essay, helps you only, because ultimately you will then sound very real and very truthful when you give that interview, and that passion will actually reflect. If you've written that in your essays, will also come out, and in your interviews will also come out. So I always had that will to go to LBS or go to ISB or go to LSE, but she actually provided me, you can say, the path and the guidance along the way. And the rest of the things are always there, like she'll help you with the recommendations and the application and everything, but more than anything, the psychological part of it, I don't think so a lot of people can help. And if you get that thing right, trust me, everything else just falls into place. So it's been great working with Purvi over the past 2 months, and I hope we keep working together in the future as well. And really, really nice. And that's what I heard when I came to Purvi, because a lot of education consultants, when you see them, like, there may be one X person. That X person only hands it out to their and delegates it to the junior staff or their consultants. But with Purvi, you know that you have access to one of the best brains in the business, and she herself is handling you, unlike her assistant or her consultants are not helping you out. So when you have that access, and when you have that clarity and one-on-one connection, I think that really was what I wanted when I started, and the expectation I had from her, she delivered and she helped me along the way. I can't be more happier, and all thanks to her I have my story right, which I wasn't able to get in say a year and a half, but now I have it right and I have an admit, so I'm really happy. Thank you so much, Purvi.